Hey guys, just making like a quick video before I take a nap. Um, Tony is no longer in the picture. I know y'all are like, damn bitch, you go through that, dude. That's not my fucking fault. He hasn't talked to me since I think Tuesday or Wednesday. So about 3 or 4 days. He's been giving me excuses. Like, oh, I can't because my dad wants me home. When he stopped over at my house after work before, right before he went on his trip to Montana. Oh, I'm in school. He's, like I said before he went to Montana, he was constantly texting me while he was in school. He was constantly texting me while he was at work. So, like, the fact that he's, not fucking messaging me back is like, be a man and tell me that we're not together anymore. Like, don't fucking sit there and ignore me and then just expect, like, me not to be pissed off. Like, of course, like, just give me an answer. Like, if you don't want to be with me, then fucking tell me, and then I'll be like, okay, bye, fuck you. Like, thank you for, oh, I love you, I'm never gonna leave you, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, you're a fucking liar. Give me my shit back that I bought you, and get to fucking stepping. And, like, I have a feeling, like, it's the fact that, like, I won't have sex with him that might have something to do with it, or that Mike told him something completely different than what actually happened, because when Mike came over, because I would, this is when, I think it was before Tony, like, when Tony was on his way home, or, like, before he, left Montana to come home, I was in one of my depressed moods, and, like, Tony wasn't talking to me because he didn't really get service out there. So I called Mike over, and we sat in his car, and, like, he was kissing on my neck. He said shit like, oh, because I told him, like, I don't like going anywhere because I don't like getting dressed or whatever. He's like, oh, I'll come over and dress you, and I've been wanting to fuck your brains out since I first saw you, and sending me shirtless pictures, sending me pictures of him in a towel, like, touching my ass. He put his hand in my pants, and, like, I wanted to tell Tony, but, like, when he first got home, I'm not gonna be like, hey, you just got home, like, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks, by the way, like, I wanted to, at least have a little bit of alone time with him before I tell him, hey, person you've been calling your friend is, doing this and this and this to me. And it's not like I didn't tell him to stop. I told him to stop, but he kept doing it. And, like, people are, like, probably like, oh, well, why didn't you leave? Because, like, I needed to vent. I had nobody to fucking vent to. I needed an outside source that wasn't going to tell me what I wanted to hear. And, yep, it was a mistake, let me tell you that. But I didn't think he was going to act like that. Like, he said a lot of this shit over Snapchat, so I couldn't get screenshots, but I do have text messages of him saying shit. And I wanted to tell Tony, and, like, when I told Tony that I wanted to tell him something about what Mike said that made me uncomfortable, this is when he was like, I was like, okay, whatever, go fuck yourself. If it's all, like, if I find out that it's all because I won't have sex with him, I'm like, oh, well, your loss, not mine. Like, honestly, like, if you're gonna fucking ignore me and break up with me because I won't have sex with you, that's really pathetic. And you're not a man. Like, my friend Randy, like, we've been in each other's lives for 10 fucking years. 10 years. Well, not exactly 9, but 10 if you count that year that we were completely awkward with each other when I first started at the paintball center, where we didn't really, like, talk to each other. We just, like, stared at each other and, like, we're like, hi, and that was it. But, like, he's been in my life for 10 fucking years. He hasn't left, like, because I won't have sex with him. He doesn't give a fuck about that. He doesn't give a fuck about what I look like, what I wear, how I do my makeup, like, if I wear makeup or not. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. he was with, like, he's seen my, like, weight gain and weight loss. Like, he would, when I was skinny, and then when I got fat, and then when I got a little bit skinny again, and then, like, now my pudgy ass again. Like, he has stayed through all of that. Like, we've had our ups and downs, but he's been by my side. Like, I appreciate him more than, like, anything in my life right now. Like, I am so grateful to have him in my life. I don't know what I would do without him. And, like, when I was having issues with Kane, I ran into Tony. Not Tony. I ran to Randy. Issues with Tony, I ran to Randy. Every single time I had issues with a dude, I ran to Randy because he understood. Like, he was gonna give me, like, it's me straight as fuck. Like, you know, I ran to other people, honestly. Like, but they were like, oh, just leave him. Just leave him. Like, that was their answer to everything. Like, Sarah and Melissa, they were like, oh, just leave him. I would just leave him. It's like, that's, no. Like, sometimes I did want it to work, and, like, so that's why, like, I went to, like, Lauren, or I went to Randy, because, like, they're, like, not, they're just not, like, oh, just leave him. Like, they're like, oh, try this, and oh, try this, and blah, 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 blah. Randy's answer was like, oh, he's not good enough for you. He's not good enough for you. Because he didn't want to see me with another guy. And he won't admit it. I know he won't. He still does. To this day, he still doesn't want to see me with another guy. Because we dated 9 years ago. We were engaged 9 years ago. It's like crazy to see, like, if, like, cause we were young when we got engaged. Like, I was just starting 9th grade, and he was just in 8th grade. I think he's a year younger than me. I think he's a year, hold on. Let me see. I think he's a year younger than me. I don't even know. That's pretty sad. I don't even know. Oh my god, shut the fuck up, dog. But yeah, he knows that he clowns, so he works at a thing, and no, he's the same age as me, but he was born months after me, so he was born in October, I was born in June. Wait, it was the 9th. What? Please don't tell me that's what I think it said. Oh my god. So he was born October 19th, and I was born June 19th. Same year. Like, see, this is why I think me and him are meant. Like, no matter, like, what happened, like, no matter how many fights we had, like, and trust me, we butt heads, like, all the fucking time. Like, constantly, we were always butting heads. And we had, like, split-ups where, like, we stopped being friends, we stopped talking, like, he blocked me, or we deleted each other, whatever, or I had some choice words for him, and he had choice words for me, or whatever. But no matter what, like, no matter whether I was dating somebody and he was single, or he was dating somebody and I was single, or we were dating somebody, like, we always ended up back with each other. Like, not just dating wise. Like, we've been dating on and off for 9 years. No lie. And we, like, no matter how much we butt heads or say shit that we don't mean, or MF each other, whatever, or how many times he stands me up because he's like, because, like, I don't blame him for standing me up. I'd stand my ass up too. But no, like, he has to share a car with, like, his mom and his dad and I think his brother. I'm not sure. So, like, I don't blame him. But, like, or how many times he stands me up or whatever. Or ignores me when I get too needy. Like, we always find a way back to each other for 9 years. 9 years. Because I'm not going to count that. Like, we've known each other for 10 years. We've been we've known each other for 9 years and dated on and off for 9 years. We're not going to count that awkward first year. Like, we knew each other because we're like, oh, hi, yeah, whatever. But, like, we didn't really talk because, like, I was constantly just running around because I was still new at the paintball center, so I was still kind of, like, getting, like, a feel for things. It wasn't my first time at a paintball, like, working at a paintball center. It was my first time at that one. So I was still getting, like, a feel for everything and, like, going around and organizing everything to make it easier on me because, like, the way that they had it was literally, like, they just threw all the drinks in the freaking fridge and, like, nothing was organized. And it made me mad because, like, I sat there and I made everything, like, all the pop all organized by, like, one wrote Pepsi, one wrote this, one wrote that. So it's easier for me to grab it and get, especially when we have like big events and like everybody and their brothers in there. Like it's just easier to be like, oh, you want a pop in this and I just grab it and then they go. Because a lot of people don't want to sit there and wait like 20 hours to go get, a pop, can of pop and a fucking bag of chips. Like they just want to get in and get out so they can get back and playing. I organized the pro shop. I organized the paint room. I organized everything. And between that, I was like filling CO2, filling air, fixing guns, stocking paint, running around with my head cut off, cleaning guns, cleaning the floor, like everything, roughing games. So, so like it was crazy. Like, and plus he was captain, so he was constantly with like his team, like do this and do that and do that, like whatever. But like when he did come in or whatever, he was like so awkward. Like he was constantly like stuttering. He could like not look at me. He couldn't like speak to me. He always had like somebody do it for him, and it was adorable. Like I was there from 2008-ish, 2008, 2009 to 2012, and like I had guys constantly fucking hit on me, like daily. I had dudes hitting on me. I fucking loved it. Like that's why I miss it. Like that was like the job that I was like the happiest at, because like I felt comfortable. I've been playing since I was 7. Like I've been around it since I was like 6 or 7. So like I was in my zone there. Like I was comfortable. I like fit right into a groove. Like within a couple of months working there, I was just like, and everybody loved me. I was getting compliments all the time. I was getting tips constantly. Like I was getting dudes' numbers. I was getting like hit on all the time, and I fucking loved it. I loved it. Like now I'd be like happy if a dude ever fucking hit on me. You know what I mean? And excuse me, I was telling you, and like he was the only dude the entire time I was working there that was shy and like not able to talk to me. Out of every dude that was like hitting on me, and I was there year round, and it was hilarious. Like that's how I remember him. I was like, oh wait, yeah, you're the dude that was too shy to talk to me, and when he did, he was stuttering like crazy. He's like, shut up. And you were the one that was closely staring at me. I'm like, duh. I was staring at all the dudes there. Like, it was like a freaking fiesta for my ass. That just made me sound like a whore. But, like, I love the attention because, like, someone like me, like, someone with my weight or my looks or whatever, like, never really gets attention from dudes. Ever. And, like, there I was constantly getting it. And of course, I'm gonna enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, that's when I was, like, skinny. Like, it was before I had boobs, though. It was before I had an ass. And not the other day, but like a couple months ago, I tried fitting in my paintball gear. Nope. I'm too fat now. So it's sad, but like, and of course he got rid of all of his jerseys, and like, when we like were dating, like when we were engaged or whatever, like I was begging him for his jerseys. I was begging him for his football jerseys and his paintball jerseys. And then he ended up throwing out his paintball jerseys because they didn't fit him. I'm like, I don't care if they didn't fit you. You could have sent them to me. But he still got his football jersey, so like I've been begging him for a couple years. I'm like, so when am I gonna get your jersey? Like I will constantly, like, even in fucking school, like I repped his last name for a while. Like before, like, you know what I mean? And he's like, I know. It's like, well, chop, like, we keep coming back to each other's lives, so obviously we are meant to be together, because look at all the shit that we've been through, look at all the shit that we put each other through, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? We still keep coming back. Like, I asked Lauren, I was like, I don't know what this means, like, no, like, and I told her everything, like, she knows everything, she's been there since, like, we met, since we were engaged, everything, and, I was like, I don't know what this means, like, no matter what, like, it's like, I don't really believe in fate, but, like, honestly, like, something keeps bringing us together, something keeps is something is keeping us together, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what, like, he cheated on me when we were younger. Oh, and trust me, he fucking regrets that. Like, and like, I don't hate him for it. Like, back then I was hurt, obviously. I still am kind of hurt by it, but like, we were young, you know what I mean? And we kind of like rushed it. Like, we like met, like officially, and then like we started dating, and then like a couple months later, like we were engaged. So like, we kind of rushed it. So like, you know what I mean? But he's never done it since, you know, and like, the reason why we've been on and off for years is because like, I always end up leaving him. Because like, I just feel bad, because like, we don't see each other at all. Like, the only time we see each other is when we like Skype or whatever, or talk on the phone. And like, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm not good enough. So like, I always end up leaving him against myself, you know, better judgment or whatever. Leave him so he can, you know, because like, I feel like I don't make him happy. Like, even though he tells me otherwise, like, I personally don't feel like I make him happy. And like, he's been in and out of the hospital a lot since we've met, and like, I've always blamed it on myself. And like, lately, his heart has been stopping, and I'm like, it's my fault, because like, I keep adding stress because I keep begging you to come see me, because he can drive and I can't. And he's like, it's not you, like, stop blaming yourself, you know, that makes me mad when you blame yourself. And I'm like, I don't help any, like, I'm needy, I have fucking mood swings every like 2 fucking minutes. Like, 1 minute I can be happy, the next minute I'm fucking crying my eyes out. Like, yeah, me bring up the whole marriage thing doesn't help either. Yeah, because like, I honestly want to get married to him. Like, I don't know, like, when I see him, like, when he sends me a picture or whatever, like, he can just be like a normal picture. Not even something dirty. Like, I don't look like, oh my god, he's hot, you know, like, obviously that too, but like, I look, you know, when I see him, I'm like, damn, I want to marry him. Like, he sent me this one picture, let me see if I have it, because I want to show you how gorgeous he is. I was like, I want to fucking marry him, like, and normally I'm just like, oh yeah, whatever, like, oh yeah, let's fuck, but like, I'm just like, I want to marry this man. He sometimes like we talk a lot, so. Oh, we had an argument. Like, not like a bad argument, but like an argument over like which is better, Feshnots or Pushkis or whatever. I call them Pushis, but like, we literally had an argument over it because they're fucking donuts. I don't give a fuck. And like, his dad, like, he's going through like basically kind of like the same thing that I'm going through with my dad right now. So it's just like, he's been there. He was there when like Matt died. He was there when my grandma died. He was there when Ian died. Like, he's been there through like all my breakups. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is an argument.
Today's the day that our classmate Chandler is handing out invites to his birthday party.
He hates Kane just about as much as I do. Yelling at him for being in the hospital and not telling me. Yeah, this one. Like, he sends me like shit like that, and like, most girls will be like, ooh, I'd fuck that. Like, I'm just like, ooh, I'd marry that. Like, it's gotten past the point where, like, obviously I'd still fuck that, but like, it's past that point where like, I just see him as that. Like, I just see him as the person I want to marry. And I told Lauren that, she's like, ooh, that's too long. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck it is. But it's just like, I'm at that point where like, most people would be like, oh, I'd fuck him, oh, like, I'd do this to him. Like, obviously, like, that's in the back of my head, but like, the first thought is like, that's mine. Like, I want to marry that. And it's crazy to be like, at this point, like, no matter whether we've been, like, whether we're together or not, like, we've always acted like we're together. Like, that's how it's been for like the past 9 years. like, if we're both single, like, we act like we're together. We talk like we're together. It's ridiculous. Like, he calls me his wife and I call him my husband. Like, we're unlegally married. And, like, we've always, like, that's just how it's always gonna be. Like, we're always gonna act like we're together. Like, you know, he did some stupid shit in the past where, like, he stopped talking to me and, like, unfriended me because his girlfriends were jealous because of, like, literally his girlfriends made him, like, block me and unfriend me and stop talking to me because they were jealous because of the, like, relationship that we had. And, like, he only did it because he didn't want to freaking, like, listen to them, bitch. Like, he didn't want to, but he only did it just because, like, they would not shut up. And, like, obviously, like, he came crawling back and, like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you better be sorry. Like, the fuck? Like, if they tell you to choose between them or me, you're supposed to choose me. Because no girl's ever going to have your back like I have your back. No girl's ever going to be there and do the shit that I do for you. Ever. And he's like, I know. I'm like, you duh. Like, if a dude told me that I had to choose between him or them, it'd be him. Because no one's ever going to have my back like he does. Like, no dude's ever going to have my back like he has. No dude's going to know me like he knows. Like, he knows when I have my period before I do. Like, that's how, like, he knows everything about me. And it's scary because, like, he knows shit about me that I don't, like, know. Like, he remembers, like, my favorite food, my favorite colors. Like, he remembers where we met. He remembers, like, everything. Our first anniversary, our second anniversary. Like, everything. Like, he still has the fucking ring that he bought me when we were together, like, when we were engaged 9 years ago. And it was, like, well, the first ring that he bought me was a custom broken side ring. Now, you know this dude's a keeper if he got me a custom broken side ring because he knows that I'm obsessed with broken side. Well, back then, I was more obsessed back then than I am now. Like, I still love them. Like, I still listen to them. I still fuck to them, obviously. And, like, they wish me a happy birthday or whatever. Like, you know, I still fuck to them. I don't listen to music that much anymore, which is really bad. Unless I'm out with my parents and I don't want to hear them. So I just, like, listen to music. But other than that, like, he bought me, like, a custom broken side ring. That got stolen. So he bought me another one. And he still has that ring to this day, 9 years later. Like, he bought, like, back then, he was, like, captain of, like, I don't know, like, a lot. He was, like, a pro paintball player, you know. And, like, most people are like, oh, he's lying. No, like, I worked at the place he played at. Like, I seen all of his matches. I seen him win. Like, I was there when he won titles. So, like, there's no way he's freaking lying about that. Because, like, I was there when he won half his titles. Like, I was there for championships. I was there for, like, matches. I was there for, like, pro ball. Like, I can literally say that I was there when he won these titles. So, like, when I tell people, oh, yeah, he was, like, a pro people, and they're like, oh, he's just lying to you. It's like, I was there. Like, I worked at, like, those events. I was reffing those events. How is he lying when I was right freaking there when he won those trophies, when he won those awards, when he won those titles? Like, I was right fucking there. I was either working the counter or reffing the game. So, how is that a lie? Like, obviously, like, the ones that he won out of state, I obviously wasn't there, but the ones that he won at my field, I was refereeing there. I was the one that set up. I was the one that took down everything. I was the one that, like, brought out the fucking trophies. Like, I was there either reffing, working the counter, you know what I mean? Like, I was, it's like, don't sit there and say that he's a liar when I was there. I was living proof that he won these titles and awards and championships. They're like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I wasn't even his girl at the time that he won some of these. Like, the first year that, like, we were, you know, that first awkward year, like, he won, I think it was, like, three or four, he won, like, and I was, like, I was still there, though. I wasn't his girl, and I was still there. Like, the entire like 2008. So 2008 to 2012. Wait, no, he stopped before that. I think he played for like the first 3 years. So 2008, 2009, and 2010, I think. I think he stopped in 2010. Yeah. He won like, I think it was like, I don't know, I was there for at least 13 of those 13 of those like championship titles. And half the time I wasn't even his, like the first year I wasn't even his girl. And even after we broke up, I was still there. So, well, obviously, like, I was working, so like I had no choice to be there, but like I was still supporting him. Regardless of whether I was his girl or not, I was still supporting him. When he made the decision to quit, I still supported him. Like if I could have went to the out of state ones, I would have been right there supporting him. His football ones, I would have been right there supporting him. Like regardless of whether I was with him or not, I would still support him. And I still support him to this day, no matter what he does. Like he his a couple of his teammates have approached him the past, I think, year and a half to come back to the team. Obviously he can't because, you know, his body won't let him anymore. And I'm right in that fucking boat with him. Like, I miss paintball like crazy, but my body ain't gonna let me. Like, I can't run because of my knees. My back is fucked up, and my boobs can't let me run. But I would love to go back to paintball. Like, no matter what he decides to do, like, I'm gonna support him. Because I know that he supports me no matter what I do. Like, obviously, I make stupid decisions, and he's like, the fuck you doing? But he's gonna support me because he loves me and I love him. That's why I support him no matter what he does. That's why I repped his last name for fucking, I think like 2 years. That's why I will wear his fucking high school football jersey. I will rep him to the day I fucking die. Like like I said, like honestly, like I honestly think that we are meant to be because there's gotta be some reason. Like out of all the fucking dudes I met from 2008 to 2012 at paintball, the dudes I dated too, because I dated like 3 guys from fucking paintball. Yeah, I dated like 3 of them. And I talked to a million others. Out of everybody. Like, well, 4 if you count him, but I didn't actually meet him at paintball. Like, I saw him at paintball, but like I met him on my yearbook. But like, because we did like, we kind of he put 2 and 2 together. I was completely oblivious because I see dudes like, you know, constantly. I was seeing dudes every single day because paintball is mostly a male dominated sport. Like when I was working, it was mostly a male dominated sport, and then slowly girls started becoming in it. Like on my 2 teams, I was the only female on my teams. Like a lot of girls aren't in it. It's mostly a male dominated sport. You know, more girls are starting to be in it, and there's, you know, there is some all girls teams like in Arizona and all Texas and Cali, but like over here there's hardly any girl teams. Like once in a while you'll see a girl on the team, but most of the girls are on the sidelines supporting their man. I was on the field with my man, like that's, you know. But like out of all the dudes I was talking to and friends with and I dated or whatever and flirted with and gave me their numbers and whatever, we've been fucking with each other for 9 years. On and off for 9 years. We still have the same love for each other as we did when we first started dating 9 years ago. Like it's just crazy. Like we still, you know, I still get butterflies every time I see him or I hear his voice. I get all giddy. I blush like I am now. Like I smile like an idiot. Like it's still the fucking same. And it's just like, and Lori can fucking testify to this too, if she were here. Like, everything. And like, oh, he's working right now, so I'm kind of like going crazy because like I don't know, like I miss him like crazy. Like when we don't talk, I'm like, I'm just seriously gonna like make another like a whole video about him. Like I think I did. I don't know. I've filmed so many fucking videos, but it's like I want him to be in a video, kind of like explaining our whole dynamic. And like he'll probably just sit there and just like agree, because like that's all he does. He just sits there and agrees to whatever the hell I say. Like you should know, Jay. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just crazy to think like no matter what obstacles were put in our way, no matter like what storms, you know, we've been through, like we're still here. Like we're still stronger than ever. We're still, you know, it's like the little fucking Three Little Pigs story. Like we're the brick house. Or not the straw one or the hay one or stick one or whatever the fuck it is. We're the brick house. Like no matter how much wind is like pounding at us to try to knock us down, like we're still here. And it's like insane to say that about somebody, like about me in a relationship with somebody, because like I never thought I would be at this point with anybody. Like honestly, I want, like we get, this is another funny thing, like we like two different teams. I'm a Packers fan and he hates the Packers, and he's a Bills fan and I hate the Bills. So like I showed him like a picture. I like stuck my stomach out. I was like, future Packers fan is gonna be in this tummy. He's like, no. I'm laughing on this fucking thing. He's like, no. And like I have like baby clothes for Roman because like he can't fit in dog clothes because he's too fat. Like a medium is too small and a large is too big. So I get baby clothes for him and they're Packers, and he's like, no, take that off that poor dog. Stop torturing that dog. I'm going to get him like Bills ones. I'm like, no dog, you're not. My dog and child is not going to wear anything Bills. Nope. You're going to like brainwash our kid into liking the Bills. No. No matter what, I'm going to be a Packers fan. I don't give a fuck. Like we can go to a Bills game and I'll be wearing a Packers jersey. He's like, then you're gonna get your ass beat. I'm like, let them come at me. You know I'm crazy. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's like, I'll go to a Bills game with you, but I ain't wearing any Bills gear. I'm gonna be wearing Packers gear. Like, I don't give a fuck. Let them come at me. I'm psychotic. I will beat their ass. I don't care. I'll be that bitch that gets into a fucking brawl because I'm wearing Packers gear. I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I wore a Packers jersey to work one day, like after work, and people are just staring at me like, the fuck? This is Bill's country. I'm like, I don't care. Like, come at me, bro. I don't care. Like, I don't care. It's just a fucking football team, and like, but like, we argue over super shit like that, but like, we don't get mad at each other. Like, we just have like little arguments over stupid shit, like the donut thing. I'm like, yes, fresh donuts are good, but like these have cream in the center, and he just started laughing. I'm like, I can't say nothing with you because you always turn perverted. And like I can be in like the worst mood ever, and like he can always make me laugh. They were like, when I'm depressed, like I always run to him because like he can always make me laugh, and like I love that about him. Like he can say like the simplest shit, and it just makes me laugh. Like he knows I'm terrified of dogs, so he thinks it's funny because I guess at his haunted house that he works at, if they see somebody that they know, they can grab them. I'm like, great. He just kept adding on to it, like, oh yeah, I work in the clown one. We can chase you if we want. We can I can grab you if I see you. I'm like, great. Lovely. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna follow you around and like start laughing in your ear and then like hide, and then like when you least suspect it, I'm gonna grab you. I'm like, yeah, watch me be on the fucking floor having an anxiety attack. He's like, but he can't, like the thing is like, let's say I have like a heart attack or like I have an anxiety attack and I'm on the floor crying. He can't break character, so he can't comfort me. So he just has to sit there and laugh about it. because he has to stay in character. But like, I was like, if you send me to the fucking hospital, I better like wake up to like 1,000 fucking text messages of you saying that you're sorry, flowers, a giant, some teddy bears, and some Taco Bell. Like, you better fucking apologize and give me gifts for sending me to the hospital. He's like, I got you. Like, damn fucking straight. If you send me to the hospital, like, I better, like, have my phone blown up to, like, 1,000 messages of you saying you're sorry and apologizing. Some flowers, some stuffed animals, food, and, like, if you, no. I can already see that I'm going to be end up in the hospital. Because I know how he is. He is going to make it slow, like, the torture slow and maniacal. Like, he's going to, like, torture me through, like, I guess, like, there's, like, clowns in, like, the lobby or whatever. And he's gonna, like, obviously, if he knows that I'm coming that day, like, he's gonna tell them to fuck with me. And he's just gonna make my torture slow and maniacal. And then, like, grab me when I least expect it, when I'm, like, clinging to dear life to my friends. He's gonna grab me and just cart me away, and then I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna be kicking and screaming. I don't give a fuck. But only he can grab me. Nobody else can grab me. Only he can grab me. So, like, if someone grabs me, I know it's him. And I will bite the bitch. I don't give a fuck. And if they're like, oh, well, you can't grab that thing, I'm like, that's my boyfriend, so clearly I can, well, how do you know it's him? I'm like, cause he told me if they see somebody that they know go through it, that they can grab him. And he told me that he was gonna grab me when I least expect it. So that's why I bit him. He's like, you ain't gonna bite me. Watch me, you gonna grab me, I'm gonna fucking bite you. Cause you're gonna, like, throw me over your shoulder and just cart me away, and I'm gonna die. And he's just laughing. I'm like, it's not funny, you're so mean. He's like, but you love me. I'm like, do I now? And I don't even want to go now. I don't. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut this video short because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So, until next time. Bye, guys.